And good evening, Savannah and the Coastal Empire. We'll throw the low country in there, but it's the coach, Karl DeMasi, not on a Wednesday night, but on a Thursday night. You know, family things going on, moving places, going this places. So I had to push it back a day. And, of course, at Coach's Corner, they got a live show going on. So it started at 7 o'clock. I think, I want to say Mystery Fire. Let me get it. Let me get the right, the right band that's playing there tonight. Okay, that's not the band. I'm here. Okay, but I'll get you the right band that's playing tonight. So I got a Thursday night edition playing in the Sound Garden. So the coach is here, going strong, having a lot of fun, talking about local sports. I'm here every Wednesday night now, unless there's a discrepancy or there's a conflict. So, okay, tonight, started at 7 o'clock. We got Mother's Finest with special guest Thomas Claxton and the Myth. That's right there. They're at the Coach's Corner tonight. It started at 6:30. So it started a half an hour early. So go check it out. You got Thomas Claxton kicking it off, professional vocalist, songwriter, musician from good old Savannah, Georgia. You'll enjoy it with a lot of experience in rock and roll country. And then coming on after Thomas Claxton and the Myth, we'll have the Mother's Finest, okay? So they're out of Atlanta, so check it out. So that's what's going on at Coach's Corner tonight. So I'm not in the Sound Garden. I'm home in my new man den, okay, or my man cave, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in my life right now. So I'm in this small little cubby hole, not as big as my man cave at my previous house. So I'm just here talking local sports. We got a great show lined up. 2 Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athletes of the Week. Okay, I got to be excited about it, okay? They won their 3rd consecutive GAPS, Georgia Association of Parochial and Private Schools Association Sports League, okay? The Habersham School Girls Lady Patriots tennis team, 3rd year in a row. 3rd year in a row, so I'm excited about them. We'll have them on, okay? We'll have, we'll have Faith Devey. We'll have Lucy Kelly. And we'll have AJ Cadle. They'll be coming on talking about their experiences playing tennis at the Habersham School and winning another state title. 3-peat. You got to love it. Okay, that's roughly about 7:15. Then about 7:30, 7:35, she's got to get home from flag football practice. We'll be talking to the 32nd Hollis Stacy Award winner, the first winner from New Hampstead High School, the Phoenix. We'll be talking to junior Gianna Brown. Gianna Brown, flag football, volleyball, basketball, and soccer. So it's not just 3 sports, it's 4 sports. Pretty impressive for that young lady, okay? So what do we got going on here in Savannah? Well, we know Calvary Day School is already up in Rome, Georgia. They practiced at the Darlington School. They'll be playing tomorrow night, 5 o'clock against Harlem. But you know what? What happened on the track and field last weekend? We had 8 gold medal winners. We had a bunch of 2nd and 3rd place winners. We had a bunch of athletes that got to the podium in the Georgia High School State Association track meet. The top 8 finishers get to go on the podium. We had a bunch of them. Go to the prepsportsreport.com and check out the article on the winners. Okay, I'm going to give you a roll call here, so bear with me because there's a lot of them. I'm only going through the athletes who finished in the top 3 spots. All right, so who got gold? First place, Billy Cunningham out of Richmond Hill High School in the boys long jump in 7A. In 5A, Corey Stafford won the 100-meter yard dash. Benedictine's relay team won the 4x200-meter relay race. You had athletes Jack Denham, Stanley Smart Jr., Nasir Samuel, and Chris Frazier. That's the boys 4x200 class 4A meter relay team. All right. Then we go to Jaden Hayes of Liberty County, who won the girls' discus in Class 3A. Then Jaden Singleton won 2 gold medals from Savannah Christian. She won in the long jump and the triple jump, and I think she finished 2nd in the 100-meter yard dash or 4th in the 100-meter yard dash. Jamari McIvory comes away with another gold medal. He defended his crown in the 400-meter dash. That's Class 3A. And Andrew Wynn out of Savannah Country Day took the 300-meter hurdles. Pretty impressive, okay? So there's your 8 gold medalists. Of course, we got 7 individual and, of course, 1 team. Second place, Jada Brown in 7A from Richmond Hill took the 2nd place in the shot put. Justin Nevels, girls high jump out of South Effingham in Class 6A. Billy Johnson, who just, won the long jump in 7A, he took second in the boys 300-meter hurdles. I take that back. That was Billy Cunningham. Billy Johnson out of Jenkins finished second in the 300-meter hurdles. I do apologize to those young men. Benedictine's relay team, this time 4x100 relay, finished in second. Okay, and finished in second. That was Anthony Cannon, Chris Frazier, Nasir Samuel, and Stanley Smart Jr. All right. Then we go to Haley Grant, girls 400-meter yard dash from Johnson, second place. Amari Ali, girls triple jump out of Johnson, class 3A. Jamari McIvory missed that double back again. He finished second in the boys 200-meter dash. So last year was 2 gold medals. This year he's got 1 and 1 silver. Siv Patel, boys long jump from Savannah Christian, finished second, class 3A. Andrew Wynn, boys 110-meter hurdles, finished second in class 3A. And DeAndre Jackson, boys discus, finished second in class 3A. Third place winners, Richmond Hill relay team, girls 4x800-meter relay team, Adeline Athlin, Jolie Mitchell, Maria Courtney, and Julia Antonasio. So that's Richmond Hill. These are third place finishes. Mikam Inyang, okay? I don't know if I pronounced that right, okay? Mikam Inyang from Richmond Hill took third in the shot put, girls shot put in 7A. Kendrick Joshua took third in the boys 300-meter from Richmond Hill. Jacob Paisley finished third in the 200-meter out of Bradwell. That's class 5A. Bradwell's class 5A 4x200-meter relay team finished third. Josiah Thomas, Chance Shipman, Martavius Phillips, Jacoby Paisley. In the long jump, class 5A from Jenkins took third place. Anthony Bynum. And girls long jump from Johnson, we had Lariah Bryant. In the girls triple jump out of Liberty County, we had Zakiria Anderson. And then that was 3A. Charles Pope from Savannah Country Day finished third in the boys 800-meter race. And Emily Johnson I left the school out. Emily Johnson, girls discus in class A D1. I would have to say that's either Savannah High or Bryan County. All right. So, there's a ton of them, people. I don't know how many kids made it to the podium from the Savannah area, and I can't count them. So if you go to prepsportsreport.com, click sport, go to the season where it says spring, slide down, go to track and field. The article will be right there, or it should be on the front page. Just check it out, okay? There's so many kids. They deserve it. We had a lot of kids go up there and a lot of medals brought back, so check it out. All right, championship baseball. Only team left, Calvary Day School Cavaliers. They headed up to Rome, Georgia, okay, because they're going to be playing at the Rome Emperors Stadium, which is called Advent Health Stadium, okay? It used to be the Rome Braves, all right? So up there in Rome, Georgia. All right, we're going to have a doubleheader Friday night. Game 1 starts at 5 o'clock. Game 2 will start 30 minutes after, okay? If they have to go to if game, it'll be Saturday at noon. Now, when the Cavaliers win both on Friday night, they'll head home to Savannah about 2:30 on Saturday afternoon. So I'm just saying, wishful thinking. But, it's going to be a good series. Harlem, I hit the button. Harlem High School is the defending state champion, class 3A champion. So I think they were 32-1 this year. So 32-1. So it's going to be a tough one. Okay. Of course, we know good old Philip Lee Cavalier himself is at the helm. Calvary Day School comes in at 27-6. Harlem comes in at 32-1, defending state champion. It's the best 3-game series, like I told you, starting tomorrow night at 5, doubleheader tomorrow. Okay. If there's an if game, it'll be Saturday at noon. Calvary aims for its first state championship since 2007, and it'll be its third since 2005. Okay, Cavalier entered the playoffs ranked number 3 in the final regular season poll. Harlem was ranked number 1. Okay, who's going to be the home team? Harlem will be the home team for game 1. Calvary be the home team for game 2. Okay, and the if game will go to a coin toss if there's an if game Saturday at noon. I just told you, Philip Lee, 2003 graduate leading his alma mater back to the state championship. Pretty impressive. So we got to give him big kudos. Ryan Wallace, he lost his first game this whole season in the last series. He comes in with a 10-1 record, 1.74 ERA. He'll start game one. Who's going to start game two? Could it be Will Hampton? Could it be Mr. Coach? I want to say Johnson. Hold it. Let me find out here, people. When you're getting old and you start to type things, you forget to type things down. So let me get. He had a phenomenal season. Also, I can't remember. Let me get to this. All right, where's my roster? Okay, I know as soon as I'll see it, I'll remember it. All right, so go to baseball. Baseball's been very good to me. Okay, so here we go. So we know that Ryan Wallace will start game one. Quinn Johnson. I knew it was Johnson. I couldn't forget his sophomore, too. He's been starting the second game, but we know we got Will Hampton, who pitched the if game the other day to get to the Cavaliers to the state championship. So it's gonna be pretty impressive. So Quinn Johnson could be your game two starter. All right, so we'll see what happens with that. Then on Saturday, like I said, could be Will Hampton if they goes to if game. Could be somebody else. All right, Will Hampton, okay, committed to Vanderbilt early on. Okay, as a pitcher, he has an ERA of 0.64. We could see him close game one. We could see him start game two. We could start the if game. Who knows? He's also one of the key hitters, batting .450. Caden Arnold follows at .405. Caden Arnold, also the salutatorian, gave his speech Saturday morning and went and won, they won the game Saturday afternoon. Pretty impressive. So I got to get out of here. The girls are starting to come into the back room, okay, the green room. So let me go through this quick. Will Hampton, like I said, Max Arnold, Caden's little brother, at .406. They already left. They left this morning at 8 this morning to head up to Rome, Georgia. Like I told you, they were practicing at the Darlington School in Rome. If they win or lose, they'll be back tomorrow at 2:30. I think they'll win both, so hopefully we'll have a nice parade. What do you need to know? Okay, so it's Calvary Day School, 27-6, taking on the defending state champion Harlem Bulldogs, 32-1 in the GHSA Class 3 championship. Friday night, tomorrow night, first game 5 o'clock, second game 30 minutes after. If game will be Saturday at 12 noon. Okay, it's played at the Avent Health Stadium in Rome, Georgia. You can watch the game. That's right. You can watch the game, okay, on the NFH network, the National Federation High School Network. But, of course, you got to pay money. I think it's up to like $11.99 now. When I first started doing it, it was $4.99, okay? So go Cavaliers. Can they bring home a state championship like my next guest did? So it's going to be a lot. Have another state champion here. That's right. Coming up next, these three young ladies have been unbelievable. So far, I got two signed in. I got to find out where the third one is, but they're already waiting there. Lucy Kelly, AJ Cadle, and Faith Devey. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing their name right. They can correct me, okay? But they'll be on next talking about their third consecutive state title. It's pretty impressive. I don't care what you can tell me. Well, Coach, it's a different league. Don't matter. 3 state championships. They're good. They deserve the recognition. And I don't care what anybody says. Okay, so here's Faith. So, girls, hang in there. I'm glad you could join me. Coming up next, the first set of the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Weeks from the Habersham School, 3-time state champion, Lucy Kelly, AJ Cadle, Faith Devey. We'll be back in 3.5 minutes because I got to thank the people who sponsor me. So hang in there, ladies. Sit tight. We'll be right back. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. You got to love it. Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers, to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day.
At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and the best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering.
Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time, it makes you mad, the pain drives you crazy, you just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can, at the Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Weatherton Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Weatherington at the Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And good evening, Savannah, and welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. But I'm not live, okay? I'm here at home in my new den. That's right, a small den. A lot of plans going on in my life, a lot of moving around. So we're in my small man cave now instead of the big one I had at my old house. So we're just having a lot of fun and always talking a lot of sports. And you know what? We're talking local sports. We're talking high school sports right now. And I haven't been able to expand to the professionals and college yet, but I will as soon as I get a chance. But I'm keeping it to an hour. These 3 ladies, I mean, unbelievable. 3 state championships from the Habersham School tennis program, okay? I mean, in the championship, they dominated both in the semifinals and finals, securing victories against Sherwood Christian Academy and Rock Springs Christian Academy. Also, AJ Cadle clinched the Division I girls singles title during the individual tournament. I think these 3 probably shared that title, I don't know for how many years, but it's just, we got Faith Devey. She played primarily the number 1 seed. That means you put your number 1 seed first, and I guess they do a ladder challenge, and she beat the other 2, or the other 2 beat, I don't know what it was, but they were interchangeable as far as Nathan Dominance wrote for the Prep Sports Report about their championship. Lucy Kelly usually played at number 2, demonstrated consistent performance, and AJ Cadle rotated between number 1, 2, and 3, showcased remarkable versatility and skill. Coach Cameron Hunt managed the lineup effectively. Again, 3 championships in a row. I mean, what more can I tell you? So joining me now, the 3-time state GAPS lady tennis, GAPS girls tennis championship, the Lady Patriots, and they're coming on right now. So first, let's get this straight. We got Lucy Kelly, we go with AJ Cadle, and then we got Faith Devey. How's it going, ladies? And, I'm glad you're on it. And like I said, you wouldn't believe what I had to do to get this room ready to this tonight, but you deserve the recognitions. Congratulations on a great season and a great career, because you're all three seniors.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, all right. So, as the article said, Faith, you were thrown into the number 1 seed most of the year. Okay. You had a remarkable season. From what I read in Nathan's story, you had a battle of back injury. How did you maintain the focus and performance level throughout the challenges and throughout the season that you had to face?
Yes, sir. I hurt my back halfway through the season, and I really just tried focusing on doing my PT and taking time off to make sure that I was as much healed as could be to continue the rest of the season.
Now, Lucy, your misconsistency, whether it's on the volleyball court, whether it's on the tennis court, okay, winning the girls' championship, the singles championship in 2022. How did you approach this season differently to maintain your high level of play with the rest of the team?
I think just being our senior year, all of us playing singles and being a big part of the lineup, we wanted to focus on having fun. I was trying to focus a lot on being consistent and playing confidently, but also just keeping having fun in mind the whole time, to not be too stressed and not get too worked up about different scores, but just play the game that we all love to play. So
nice. And then, of course, AJ, congratulations on winning the Division I girls singles title. How do you mentally prepare for the individual tournament and maintain your composure, and you're facing your teammates? How do you do that?
Thank you. Before state, I talked to one of my basketball coaches. He used to play tennis in college, and she just kind of helped redirect my priorities to have fun, that this is high school tennis, and that most importantly, I should be making memories with my friends. So I think that definitely helped with just focusing in on tennis. It's not focusing about the tennis, but about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
So if I got this straight now, let me see if I got this straight. I didn't read, I did read Nathan's article. So Lucy, you were the 2022 individual champion.
yes,
Faith,
sir.
you were the 2023 champion.
Yes, sir.
And now AJ, you're the 2024 champion.
Yes, sir.
Do you guys, is there any competition? Anybody could answer this, but it seems like you three battle each other all the time.
Yes, sir. We're always playing each other in practice. Coach Hunt will put us together all the time just to work against each other, and just it always ends up different people win every time we play. So
it must be a lot of fun. And I should have put this, and I forgot to put it. Anybody you want to throw an answer out here? Tell us about Cameron Hunt. He's been a force there. He's been a great coach, foundation, different sports he's coached. Someone tell us about Coach Cameron and how he consistently gets you guys to that next level to bring home those championships.
I think he's a very good coach because he pushes us, but also lets us take control, so he's not over pushing us. And before practices, we just play tennis, and that's like really the main way you can prepare for a match, just to play like you want to play, to practice how you want to play. So,
Faith, what about Coach? What are your feelings about him?
I've only had him for 2 years, but he was very helpful. And whenever I had a problem with one of my strokes or my serve, he'd help me and drill some balls, and same for all the other girls and our guys. So really, like, when I need help, I'll tell him like what I'm frustrated with, and he'll just help me fix it. So I'm good for games.
Lucy?
yes, Coach Hunt, I've been on the team longer than they have just because I've been at Habersham longer, but I came on in 6th grade when we first started the program. Coach Hunt started it when he first came to Habersham, and so I played on the team even in 6th grade before I could play in any actual matches. I was just practicing with the team to get better, but I hadn't really even played tennis before then. So Coach Hunt has really taught me everything I know in tennis. I'm really thankful for him for that.
Nice. All right. So we just talked. Each one of you won a state title as an individual tennis player. So Faith, you were the defending champ last year. What adjustments did you have to make this year to hopefully have a shot at it again? Of course, it had to be against one of your teammates.
Yes, sir. Well, I just really focused on like how I felt, if my back was good enough to play, And depending on like how much pain I was in or I wasn't, I would change my strategy to either do shorter, like more frustrating balls or just lob a bunch over, just so it's just like repetitive and very consistent, to try to like change up, because most of the girls we played this year, we also played last year in state. So we kind of know like each player and their strengths and weaknesses. So just to target those and try and just push yourself as far as I went. So
Now, Lucy, you had an intense semifinal match. What were your strategies to go into there? And then, I mean, why was it so intense? I mean, what was your opponent like?
So I had played the same girl in the state semifinals that I played in the region semifinals. So I had already played her once. I kind of knew what I was getting into a little bit more the second time. But both times we had really long matches. She was a very consistent player, which is also similar to how I like to play. So that ends up being a lot of really long points, a lot of points that can go either way, really, depending on who makes the first mistake. So I think just knowing how consistent she was, I wanted to also be consistent, but wait for the balls that she gave me that I was able to hit winners on and hit shots that would score me points too.
Nice. Okay, so I mean, you three ladies have played each other all year. You played pretty tough competition. As far as AJ, coach said you played your best tennis towards the end of the year. What adjustments did you make, or what improvements contributed to you being that better player at the end of the year?
I think just a lot of practice. Coming off a basketball season, I started very late in tennis. So I think just playing consistently every day and then just practicing my shots that I know how to do, I think that just helped with, that played out into my matches, mastering the shots that I learned in practice.
So semifinals, we have the 2023 champion, Faith Devey, going against AJ Cadle, who has not claimed the crown yet. So, I mean, how did you manage to stay focused despite knowing what she does all the time? And Faith, how did you do that too?
Well, before we started the match, we both agreed that this was like one of our last tennis matches for like our high school season. And so we really didn't want to put a bunch of pressure on us, because we both play our hardest and most aggressiveness when we play each other. And so we tried keeping the game light, and we were joking around the whole game. So it was really a great way to end the season for me, and a great way for AJ to win state and join me and Lucy.
Yes, I agree. That whole match, there's not one time I frowned. So that was just a very good match, and it was just fun. It was fun not having any pressure, and just to really make memories and like experience tennis and a full in itself. So that was just really fun. Yeah.
All right, and then you had to go against. You could have won against Lucy, but she had that intense match with that other girl. What was her name? Harold from what school was she from?
Heritage Christian, I believe.
Heritage Christian.
No,
so,
Vidalia.
So did you learn anything from watching Lucy play against that other player?
I actually sadly didn't get to watch her play in region or in state, but I did play her in region, and I lost her in region. So I kind of knew how she played. So yeah.
Okay, now Faith, going into this season or the championship matches, knowing you guys had won 2 straight, what was your preparation to play better and help your team get to that 3rd state championship, win that 3rd state championship title?
I definitely played more consistent than I normally do. I took speed off my serves and my strokes, just to like ensure that every ball went in and that we just got the point we needed, and we're one closer to winning state.
Nice. Okay, and now Lucy, you're the old timer. You're the OG, or the old girl on the team. Okay, what does it mean to you to be part of a team that succeeded 3 consecutive years, and how do you think this will impact that program in the future?
It's really awesome. I couldn't have imagined that we would win 3 in a row, but once we first won 2 or 3 years ago, I knew that we could do it, that we could keep it going. We've had some people that have been on the team the whole time, but we've also had Faith joined since then. So our team has become stronger each year, and just as everyone else improves. So I knew we could do it going into it. And it was just a matter of actually doing it. But I think we also had a lot of strong younger girls on the team this year. Our doubles teams were not seniors, so they'll all be back next year. And just with Coach Hunt obviously still coaching, I think our team will continue to do very well in the future and hopefully win some more state championships.
Come on, you can give a shout out for that young doubles team that won the state title. I think there's some blood involved there, isn't there?
Yes, sir. That was my sister, who's a freshman, and then her partner, Georgia Reed. So I was really proud of them. It was cool to see my sister win too. So.
Nice. Now, AJ, basketball player, you probably played volleyball too, right?
I did not.
So what did you do in the fall? Any sport in the fall?
I did sports photography, so I went to all the volleyball matches, just didn't play.
Okay, so then you came basketball. You probably never came off the court, right? So
a few times for break.
A couple of times. I don't think much. Okay, then you went into the tennis season. So your high school career coming to an end. What are your aspirations for your tennis journey or your journey past high school? You going to play any sports or just become a student? What's your plans?
I'm not playing any collegiate sports, but I definitely want to stick with tennis, playing club and intramurals in college, and I definitely want to keep that as a life skill as I grow.
How about you, Faith? Looking ahead with your high school tennis career now over, what's your aspiration? You going to play tennis or, like AJ, get into the club intramurals? What do you plan on doing?
I was thinking about playing for college. And now I'm not so sure with my back injury. So depending on my recovery from this summer, I would still like to try to play for college. And I'd like to keep it for the rest of my life, play till I'm older.
And now, Lucy, I mean, you've been a standout over there for volleyball, tennis. What's your plans? What's your aspirations?
I'm not planning to play volleyball or tennis in college, but I definitely want to play, like AJ said, maybe some intramurals or, as Faith said too, just in life. That's the best thing about tennis too, that you can play anytime, really, with anyone. So.
Now, has graduation occurred for you three yet?
This Saturday.
On Saturday.
On Saturday, okay. What school, Lucy, is Lucy Kelly going to?
Going to University of Georgia.
Oh, go Dogs. Okay. AJ?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to Augusta University.
Okay. And Faith?
I'm going to Kaiser University down in West Palm Beach.
Nice. I mean, that's good. 3 good schools. I'm pretty proud of what you guys are doing there. And last question for all 3 of you. We'll go one at a time. We'll go around the circle again. Okay. Faith, Habersham School. You've been there 2 years. What has the experience been there as a student and as an athlete?
It's been a really nice change from my previous schools. Everyone was so welcoming. Some of the sweetest people I have ever met and most likely will ever meet in my life. It really brought a lot to consider of my life and has just given me such a great chance to reconnect with the sport I love and to play with such amazing people.
Nice. AJ, tell us about your experience.
Habersham's definitely been great to me. It's been my favorite school I've been at. Sports-wise, I've had so many opportunities to grow. I mean, playing varsity sports at a young age and be able to grow in that has been great. And it's just a really great community, and I'm really thankful for all my friends that I've made at Habersham because they will be lifelong friends. So it's been nice.
All right, Lucy, how long have you been at Habersham now?
I've been at Habersham for 9 years, so most of my life, a long time. But I'm really thankful for everything that it's brought to me, just the community, as they both said, the people. And I think the biggest thing for all of us, and especially in sports too, that we don't focus as much on being so intense onto the practice and the sports, but we focus a lot on the teamwork. We focus a lot on keeping like our relationship with Jesus Christ and just our faith in mind too, instead of only focusing on like winning. We focus on doing everything like for his glory rather than our own. So that really impacts our sports and everything we do in the classrooms and the school too.
Now, you guys moved from down there on Habersham. Where did you guys wind up moving? Where's the campus now?
On Skidaway Road.
Skidaway. Oh, yeah, it's the old Bible Baptist day school. Okay. How do you guys like that change? Do you miss Screaming Mimi's?
Definitely miss Screaming Mimi's and being downtown. Downtown is very beautiful, but I do like the campus because of our involvement of the younger kids now. We have a lot more involvement, and the community has just grown being together on one campus.
Faith, Lucy?
Yes, having a gym too was really nice for volleyball and to watch basketball games, and the baseball field was up and running this year. So things like that have been really, really nice for our community as a whole.
Faith?
Yeah. Downtown was amazing, but at Bible Baptist's facility, we just have a chance to grow better as a community and better as a school.
All right, on that note, each one of you get to thank your family. How much has your family meant to your success? And that'll be the last question here. Whoever wants to go first.
I can go first.
I can go. Or you go, Faith.
My dad's definitely been a great help. He's been my number one supporter since I started tennis 4 years ago. And he's just always encouraged me to sign up for tournaments and play for the USC league. And he's just always supported my goals and aspirations. So I'm very grateful.
Nice.
My family they always support my dreams and what I want to play. So they've helped encourage me and helped me to be dedicated to be the best at this sport and to also glorify God with it. So,
Lucy?
Yes, my family has been a really big part of my tennis and sports and just my life in general. But especially this year too, I got to play both volleyball and tennis with my younger sister. And so that was a really cool experience to see her on the court too, doing the things that I love also with me. And then my family too, or my parents too, are always supporting, always coming to the games and providing snacks and things like that, whatever I need. And then my dad also taught me a lot of what I know with tennis too. So I get to play with him. So that's really fun.
How about your sister, your little sister, ninth grader? I mean, you got a chance to play with her this year. What was that like?
It was really cool. We've always played like sports together, but this was the first year that we were able to be on the same team. She's always been on middle school teams or lower levels before this year, but it was really cool to see her grow into that and just become part of the high school and part of the teams that I'm on too.
And I didn't mean to leave him out of the interview, but, I wanted to go with the seniors and, you girls bringing home the third state championship. I know they did really well. They won a state championship in the doubles. But once again, you made your school proud. You made Savannah proud. 3 straight championships. There's nothing that anybody can take away from you. Make sure you get that bling and enjoy it. And best of luck at the next level, going to college and having a good time and being a student.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
You'll still be athletes. You'll still be involved in intramurals.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you.
And as they say over there at Skidaway, go Patriots.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you later. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
See you, Lucy.
Sorry, I'm trying to leave.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's the internet. Something's going wrong. But anyway, 3 outstanding young ladies in a tennis program that has been very strong. And they've taken the Georgia Association of Private and Parochial Sports Association. You got to be proud of them. I mean, they're from Savannah. Everybody says, coach, but it's gaps. It doesn't matter whether it's gaps or not. They deserve the recognition. They put in as much work as any of the other schools, whether they're in Georgia High School State Association, Georgia Independent Athletic Association, South Carolina Independent State Association. They deserve the recognition too. And that's what I'm all about. I mean, getting the kids that do so many good things, get them that little extra publicity, getting them on here, come on and talking. That's what it's all about. It's not about the old guy here. It's about getting the kids what they deserve. All right. Well, we are waiting for the 32nd Hollis Stacy Award winner, Gianna Brown. I don't know. I got to check my phone and see if she's having any issues with her internet. But 3-sport athlete, most versatile female, pretty impressive. I mean, she didn't just play 3 sports. She played volleyball, basketball, flag football. So it went volleyball, flag football, basketball, and of course, soccer. So she deserves the recognition. Let me find out where she is. So I'll be back in 3.5 minutes, hopefully with the second Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic of the week, and that's Gianna Brown from New Hampstead High School. Go Phoenix. Stay tuned. 3.5 minutes. Be right back. Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere, so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers, to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day.
At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and the best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cut and get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style, we are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time, it makes you mad, the pain drives you crazy, you just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. And I've said a million times, thank you whether you join me for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for your favorite player. You go check it out on YouTube. If you do, subscribe. I mean, I could get a little push there, but, you know, being mostly focused on Savannah, Georgia, it's tough to get more subscribers, but hopefully more people will join me. And once again, it's on Facebook, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, the Coach's Corner Facebook page, Twitter, KD Sports Report. I haven't learned how to do Threads yet, but you know, I don't do the TikTok thing because I'm not a dancer or anything like that. So I'm just me. But you know, I knew this was going to be a tough one. And I said I would drag it out and pull it out until she got here. Well, she was at practice over at Jugs Knight Field over there on Skidaway, and she had to make it all the way home to Pooler to get on. So you're talking practice 5 to 7. And I know Coach Grassi ain't going to let her leave. You know, we got a big game tomorrow night, so I need her to practice. I said, Coach, let her leave a couple of minutes early. But he did. Coach Grassi is a good guy, and I'm excited to be on. She's the 32nd Hollis Stacy Award winner, the first most versatile female athlete from New Hampstead High School to win the award. And I'm just telling you, just looking at her stats, okay? She was the MVP of all 4 teams she played on. Flag football, basketball, volleyball, soccer. All right, flag football, Coach Grassi, who I got to talk today, says she's an unbelievable player. She's got natural talent, you know, could be a good possibility that maybe she might get a scholarship. That's my interpretation of what he was telling me, but she has the skill, the knack of the game. In flag football, okay, she had 13 touchdown catches, 513 yards receiving, 117 flags pulled, 3 interceptions, and 1 return for a touchdown. In basketball, I'm glad I didn't have to coach against this year. She averaged 21 points a game, 11 rebounds a game, showcasing a quick adaptation to the sport, which she hasn't been playing long. Okay, in soccer, she was the MVP. So I don't know what I mean, but you know, Coach Selenia says her dedication to all these sports is unbelievable, and highlighting this with getting the 32nd annual Hollis Stacy Award winner made him proud and has made New Hampstead High School proud. So joining me on the Coach's Corner hot seat, the second Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic at the week, the 32nd Hollis Stacy Award winner, junior. She's only a junior, Gianna Brown. Hey, Gianna, how's it going?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
I'm good. I'm glad I didn't have to coach against you this year. So we had some battles when I was coaching over there at Islands, but once again, congratulations. I mean, on winning this. I mean, it's just like the Deering Award. It's so prestigious because you guys and girls look for this, and versatile athlete. You just don't concentrate on one sport, which most athletes do. But once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
So how did it feel that you got recognized? I mean, you ask me, you know, I do the Prep Sports Report. I do the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I don't have a vote in it, but I mean, to me, there was no choice of someone that was the most versatile as you are with all the sports you play. So how does it feel to be recognized as the most versatile female athlete in Savannah, Georgia?
It feels good. I'm very honored to receive this award.
Okay, so you excelled in 4 different sports this past season, which is unbelievable. Just like your friend that came there to talk at the Hollis Stacy Award, Veronica Searzant, she wanted to be involved in this, and she told me you deserved it. How did you manage to balance your time and commitments across these 4 sports? I mean, just like I said, to get here, you had to come home you had to go to flag football to get home to do this. How do you manage this?
It wasn't easy at all, but I just went like season by season and made sure I made time for me.
And so what motivated you to participate in all these sports? I mean, it's your junior year. You couldn't concentrate a little more on basketball, which unbelievable. You've only been playing, what, 4 or 5 years?
Basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my second year only.
Second year. She's averaging 21 points a game. Okay. 11 rebounds a game. So, I mean, what motivated you? I mean, to do this? I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, or you just don't like sitting home around or hanging out with your girlfriends?
I had many different inspirations, but for volleyball, I'd say my sister inspired me most. Like, she played at Islands, and I would just watch her throughout the years and stuff.
Who's that?
Gianna Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just watched her, and I thought it was fun, and it seemed fun, so I was like, let me try it out. And for soccer, my cousins, they played it and stuff. I would watch them, and I was just like, let me try it out, and I need to stay in shape. Coach Lanier, he inspired me and motivated me for flag football and basketball, and I was just like, let me try something new.
I never put 2 and 2 together. I didn't know that was your sister. I never put 2 and 2 together. But
Yeah.
and she'll probably tell you, I tried to get her to play basketball for 2 out of the 3 years she was there.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't play. I heard she's pretty good, is she?
Yeah, she's decent.
So if you went 1-on-1 with your sister in volleyball or basketball, who would win?
Volleyball, she'd win. Basketball, I'm winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you share a memorable moment from each of the sport you played during your junior year? Give us one memorable moment in volleyball, basketball, flag football, and soccer.
Volleyball, I'd say just having my aunt as the coach, that's very memorable to me. For basketball, I'd say when I dropped 41 points against Habersham. For flag football, I'd say our Elite 8 game. Our QB had went out. Our backup had to go in. They threw a head top. I caught it, and then back-to-back, our QB came back in, threw another one, got the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And for soccer, I'd say my first game back from coming from basketball season, we played Islands. And I was just getting, like, compliments and coaches and refs, and everyone was coming up to me saying how good I was.
Nice, nice. And not to mention the 4 MVPs. I mean, that don't help either, right? So. All right. Being the first female athlete from New Hampstead High School to win this award, okay, is a significant achievement. How do you think your accomplishment will impact the sports culture at your school? Will more girls get involved in more sports, or you think some girls are just going to stay at one sport?
I hope I inspire them to, like, try multiple sports and just try something new.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the internet. We're here every Wednesday night, but because of my move, it's Thursday night this week, and I couldn't get out in the Sound Garden because they got a show going on. So I'm doing it from my house. So I'm going to ask you this question. I know I gave you 2, but football, flag football, volleyball, basketball, and soccer. What's your favorite sport?
I say flag football.
Why?
I just like how competitive it is, and I'm good at it.
You're pretty good at basketball too, and now you're moving down into that Class 3. I mean, you're going to be playing a lot of teams that you're going to be very competitive with. So, any specific? I mean, you're catching passes, you're pulling flags, you're probably driving the bus with Coach Trey. So, what do you think? If I ask Coach Trey Linnea what your best skill is, what would he tell me as far as flag football?
Probably catching. My offense is really good.
You got those hands, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you need. But, basketball and football, same thing. You got to have those hands ready all the time. All right. You mentioned that playing multiple sports gives you more exposure. Can you elaborate on how the sport has contributed to your overall athletic growth?
I feel like just playing all the sports, and then not only playing for the school, but also, like, training outside, like, of the school and sports and stuff, like, helps me a lot.
All right. And winning MVP, not just one sport, all 4 sports. What do you attribute the success to that? And how do you maintain such a high level of performance across the different sports disciplinaries?
I'd say the coaching. And, like, the coaching and the coaching skill level they, like, hold me at is a big part of it all. And I also, like I said, I put in work outside of school and stuff, and that keeps me at a high level of performance.
How do you find time to do your schoolwork?
I've mostly finished all my schoolwork, like, in school, but if I don't, after training or practice, I'll just come home and do it and then finish up and then go to sleep and stuff.
I guess mom and dad won't let you slip on that one, right?
No.
Okay. So I just said mom and dad. Family support often plays a crucial role in an athlete's journey, especially a top-notch athlete. Mm-hmm. How has your family's involvement and encouragement contributed to your success?
Their support has always been great, and they always push me to be, like, the best version of me. And, like, after games and stuff, we always talk about the good, but we always talk about the things I can improve on to help my team success also.
Nice. Okay, give me one comment about your aunt, your volleyball coach. Then, of course, we got Coach Linnea, your basketball and flag football coach, and I don't know who the soccer coach is, but give me one memorable thing or one thing that you think those 3 people have added to your athletic career.
One comment?
One moment that stands out that makes you a better athlete.
Definitely. Okay, for volleyball, Coach Brown should just be like, don't give up. Even if it gets hard, just keep going.
Right.
trying something new. She's just telling me to keep going. I'll figure it out, which I did. And for Coach Lanier, he also pushed me to that high level of standards and stuff, and he just held me to a high expectation, and it carried with me well.
And the soccer coach?
Coach Martinez, he would just tell me to go out there and do my thing, and I got the goalie position. It clicked with me very well and fast. I figured it out pretty quickly, so I just went out there and just did my thing.
Well, you got to be quick to play flag football, volleyball, and basketball. So being a goalie, you got to be quick. You got to go side to side. Of course, you have to have great hands, and you probably can kick the heck out of the ball too, right? You haven't learned how to punt the ball yet?
I have, but I have my times. It goes a little off.
It's tough, okay? And little do people know. I just found out this today because there's a young lady in my family that follows what I do, and she also mentioned that Coach Kate Dixon, who is now Coach Kate Dixon DeMasi, that you also were a cheerleader.
Yes, I cheered from like age 4 to like 12. And she was my coach for like 6 years. Amazing person.
6 years with Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think my son and her are like 5 years, so you got a year on my son right now. So, but anyway, yeah, she's former Georgia Southern cheerleader, and she really loved doing that with cheer elite. So it's funny how a small world. I mean, your sister's at Islands. I never realized that today. I just found that out. My daughter-in-law coached you. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, small world. All right. Last question. Looking ahead, what are your goals for your senior year, both athletically and academically? And how do you plan on continuing your athletic career beyond high school?
Academically, next year I'm going to dual enroll at Georgia Southern. And athletically, I'm just going to improve my skills and just have successful senior seasons. And moving forward after high school, I'm planning on going to college for flag football.
Nice. Coach Grassi and Coach Lanier would love to hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's great. And, I mean, you got a lot of athletic ability. And I know Veronica won it 3 years in a row. How about you? You're going to be back-to-back with the Hollis Stacy Award?
I'm going to try.
You're not going to give up any sports now, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, great job. You deserve it. You are the most versatile female in the Savannah-Chatham County, and it's only Savannah-Chatham County, and it's voted on by the athletic directors and the media. And when I heard you won it, I was really, really happy because you deserve it, and keep it going. And I look forward to watching you next year. I won't be coaching anything, but I'll be watching from far away. And I know I'll keep Kate on top of what you're doing too.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations. You deserve it, and for being the first girl from New Hampstead High School. Keep up the great work and have fun.
Thank you. Have a good night.
And remember, go Phoenix.
Go Phoenix.
I'll talk to you. Just a great kid. I mean, quiet kid. I mean, but I'm telling you, I coached against her as a freshman and a sophomore. And I can't believe she's only been playing 2 years. As a freshman, she was just so physical, and she was learning the game. And this year, I mean, it just took off, averaging 21 points a game, 11 rebounds a game. But as you can tell, flag football, she's doing a heck of a job. All right, well, it's Thursday night. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, not live on the Coach's Corner stage because they got a concert going on over there, Thomas Claxton the Myth, and I forget what the other band's name is. I'm getting old here. So just been a busy week. It started Saturday. So, but I'm glad to be here on a Thursday night doing this, and I'll be back Wednesday night continuing the tradition of going and following, because there is another show on the Coach's Corner Sports Network, and that, of course, is Rubbin' and Grubbin' with the Atlanta man, Brandon Bain. I just got to touch on one thing here, and I got to get off my chest. So I could say we go back to my Saturday shows when I used to do Karl's Corner. It's my own editorial. Okay. It just bothers me that the community can't stand behind our teams, can't stand behind our players. We're Savannah. We're 912. Support these kids. Whether you go to Islands High School, whether you go to Calvary Day School, whether you go to Savannah Christian, whether you go to Johnson High School, support these kids. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I coach at Island High School. I want to beat Johnson. I want to beat Calvary. But, after the game is over, after the season's over, and my team hasn't got as far as the other teams, you know what? I'm going to root for them. It just blows my mind that I can hear people saying, well, I hope Calvary doesn't win. You hope Calvary doesn't win? That's telling you that the baseball here in Savannah, Georgia is pretty special. And when I heard that, I just cringed. Because you know what? A lot of those players that are playing on Calvary played with the other players on other teams. I mean, we got to have each other's back. So I'm going to say it right here, go Cavaliers. I hope they bring a state championship home. And I know people say, well, Coach, your son went there and you're a big Calvary Day School guy. Your other son coached. You know what? They're kids from Savannah, Georgia. And that's why I'll root for them. Just when they go on to the next level, Kaylin Deloach, Islands High School, Florida State, now Tampa Bay in their rookie camp. Dylan McMahon, okay, Savannah Christian, all right, North Carolina State, and now he's in Philadelphia's rookie camp. Nolan Smith, Luke Kromenhawk, Jake Merklinger. Goes on and on. Goes on and on and on. I mean, so you know what? I'm going to root for these kids. Wherever they may be going. Wherever Zaquan Bryant up in Minnesota. I mean, before him, Jalen Myrick. I mean, then it's just the kids. You got to follow them. You got to love it. But that's me. I just cringe when I hear people are not rooting for a team from their own town. It's just like I don't understand how people living in Georgia don't root for the Atlanta Falcons or the Atlanta Braves. I mean, growing up, we rooted for the New York Mets or Yankees because there were so many professional teams, not too many college teams. But support your team. Support your kids. That's what it's all about. And that's what I hope to do. Keep supporting the kids here from Savannah, Georgia. Well, other than that, got off my soapbox. Got to get out of here. It's been an hour. Lawrence Bennett, if you are watching, I made it to an hour. All right. And someday I'll get back to the hour and a half show. But once again, it's a pleasure. Please say a prayer for the crazy things that are going on in this world. I never thought I would see what's going on. I thought my parents lived through the great World War II and my cousins, the Vietnam War, and this crazy world and what's going on to the people that are involved or the innocent bystanders. It's just crazy. So say a prayer for everything that's going on. But like I say every week, whether it's today or tomorrow, always hit it out of the park. And I sure do hope Calvary Day School hits it out of the park tomorrow. Doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock against Harlem High School. And until I talk to you next week, hopefully you'll subscribe. May it be your best week ever. I'm out of here. It's the coach. God bless. Peace out. Talk to you next week. Go Cavaliers.